New Golem has become incredibly popular. It is one of the strongest cards in the Mythical Island booster pack, and for good reason. First of all, Golem has 160 HP. That is insanely tanky. He's got this incredible move, Guard Press, 120 damage, which is solid, will take out most Pokemon, and it also is going to reduce damage by 30. So that makes Golem even tankier. He is so hard to take down. He does take 4 energy, so we're going to bring in Brock for that. He's a stage 2 evolution, and the only bad thing about him is that his retreat is 3. But you know what? By the time Golem's out on the field, he's not going to retreat. He's your sweeper, and that's what he's there for. We're going to be pairing him up with Marshadow. Marshadow has become incredibly popular in the meta. Very, very low HP, but you know, it's just a 1 basic card, and it's all about the revenge. So basically what you ideally want to do is keep Marshadow on the bench, always just put 1 energy on them, and if they take out your active Pokemon, bring in Marshadow and they will probably drop whoever is out on front. Great card. And then we've got Hitmon Lee, who is low-key broken. So many people underestimate Hitmon Lee. Yeah, really, really good card. I've got a video where I'm using Poker Flute with Hitmon Lee, and literally I snipe Magikarp and then I'm just Poker Flute in the back on and just spam, rinse, repeat. Love this card. But yeah, it's so good, especially with all these stall decks that are coming out. You can just have Hitmon on the front line and he'll be just sweeping the bench. Incredibly good card with that stretchy kick. And yeah, one of my new favorite cards. So let's check out the rest of the deck. I've called this one Brock and Roll. If you guys got a better name, let me know in the comments below. So we got double Geodude, double Hitmon Lee, double Graveler, double Golem, and double Marshadow. We've got X-Speed in there. That's just for Hitmon Lee and Marshadow, just so there is a little bit of flexibility. Could use it on Golem, but again, you know, so costly with that retreat. It's probably unlikely we're going to use it. Pokeballs, Professors, they're always going to be in there. Pokeballs to help us pick up the Pokemon we need, and Professor is going to help us get the cards that we need in hand and just keep up the tempo, help us cycle through the deck a little bit faster. Brock, obviously you have to have Brock with Golem. Bringing in that energy just makes it so much easier to get him up and running. And then Sabrina, just for that control, one of the best support cards in the game. If you do enjoy today's video, please make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel for more content. All right, so we're going up against Squiggly Wiggly Diggly. If you speak Korean or Japanese, let us know in the comments below who we're going up against. So going up against a Psychic deck, so definitely going to be dropping Hitmon Lee. Yeah, we'll keep 1 on the bench. I don't want to just fill out my bench with Hitmon Lees. So I've got a feeling it's going to be a Mew and Pidgeot deck. Hopefully you can pick up a Geodude. There it is, guys. Sweet. So I guess one of the things I really like about this deck is that one of our weaknesses is Psychic, and also for Marshadow as well. Psychic is a problem. But because we've got Geodude, his weakness is Grass. So we've got, like, if we come up against Grass, you want to try and keep Geodude hidden. And if you're going up against Psychic deck, you sort of want to bring in Geo later on just to wipe the squad. So yeah, we've got options. Oh, so we should be able to take out Sigalith pretty easily with Hitmon Lee. And then we've got Marshadow to come in afterwards to do some heavy damage. And Pidgeotto, I don't think will do enough damage to take out Hitmon Lee. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played with Pidgeotto. I can't really remember how much HP they have. I'm guessing it should be under 100. Usually most sort of stage 1 evolutions have under 100 HP. So it should be pretty easy. You can see they're swapping it out as well. Okay, so they're going to put in Sigalith in front and Pidgey in the back. It's all good. So we're going to be able to chip away at Pidgey on the back line. That stretchy kick just coming in hot. So obviously Hitmon Lee will go down next turn. Don't have Sabrina in hand, but it's all good. Okay, so Pidgeotto, 80 HP, 30 damage. I'll be honest, I thought it would be more than that, guys. I don't know what this guy's doing. They've just evolved their Pidgey with no energy and sort of low, well, they like low HP as well. Not sure why you would do that. So let's get Brock in there. Let's start powering up our Golem. Yeah, it's like no Sabrina, which is a real shame. Would love to take out one of the big dogs on the bench. So we're 1 for 1, guys. We're catching up. So they're bringing out Pidgeotto. Nice. I'm really confused by what this guy's doing. I have no idea. Okay, so got Pidgeotto again. They're going to swap out. And they're bringing Sigilyph in again. I guess they just sort of, they're willing to make the sacrifice just to speed through their deck. I'm going to save Sabrina for now. So obviously we can take Sigilyph out before they can take out Marshadow. Gives us a little bit of an advantage. And then pretty much it's going to be a showdown between Golem and Pidgeotto. Sorry, Pidgeot. I'm guessing with Pidgeot, it could either be the old school or the new school. I feel like it's going to be old school. Could be wrong though. And basically, to count this, we're not going to fill out our bench. And the reason for that is that with new school Pidgeot, he can, obviously he does more damage for more on the bench. And then also with the old school one, they can swap out who's on the bench. So that's why I want to keep it as clear as possible. And Golem is powered up. Time to switch it out. And even if they take out Marshadow with Sabrina or whatever, it doesn't matter because Golem is coming in hard. Get the hell out of here. Okay, so we're 2-1. Let's see if we can turn up the heat. I mean, it's going to be really hard for them to beat us now. And we got that Sabrina in hand as well. Pretty much, I'd say it's game over right now. I'm pretty sure Pidgeot needs more HP than that. More energy, sorry. And they do have it. You gonna quail me, bruh? And I'm not sure what they're doing. They're really thinking about this one. Looks like they might have rage quit. All right, guys. GG. We won that one. 1-1. Let's go on to the next one. So this guy's a level 50. Either he's won a lot of games or he's a big spender. And it's electric deck, which I'm never a fan of going against. Electric deck can always... Pikachu EX is just so broken. Let's be honest. Totally busted. So we'll see what we're going up against. And they're running the original... Well, the basic Zapdos. I've never seen anyone run this. I just feel like it's a terrible card. Does like 100 damage for 3 energy, and you're going to hurt your bench as well. Definitely one of the worst cards in the game. So we got a pretty good starting hand. We've got a Pokeball. Hopefully we pick someone up that isn't Marshadow. So there's Hitmon Lee. However, I am going to drop Hitmon Lee. I'm going to put energy into Marshadow so we can start to just bully Zapdos a little bit. So having fighting type Pokemon, we actually have an advantage over electric Pokemon, especially Pikachu EX. But yeah, it's just going to take us a little while to build up some energy for Zapdos. Just thinking, sort of, depends what they drop. Because we've got Sabrinas, we've got XP cards, we've got a lot of things we can do. Nice double Marshadow. So if this Marshadow goes down, obviously we're going to bring in the one from behind. And I might even use Hitmon Lee just to finish off this Zapdos. I guess that's one of the other things that's great about Hitmon Lee. Against a Pikachu EX deck, we can just sort of take them out pretty quickly. And just stop Pikachu from, you know, doing that 90 damage by just sweeping the back line. So he's running double Zapdos. And Zapdos EX plus basic Zapdos. This is some weird deck we're going up against. All right, so they're bringing Zapdos EX into the front. Definitely makes sense. It's going to take a while, though, for Zapdos to start doing some damage. I think they're using this as like a sort of stall tactic. And that Zapdos can retreat. But it's all good, guys. Yeah, so we're gonna bring out Hitmon Lee. We want to start bullying Pikachu EX. And the main reason for that is that once Pikachu's down to 90 HP, we can one-shot with Marshadow, and it's worth the sacrifice. So Hitmon Lee, you know, he's only going to give them 1 point, where Pikachu EX is going to give us 2. Hopefully they've got no potions. They might have 2 potions in a deck like this. And he's just going to go for my Hitmon Lee. So I feel like the best thing to do is we're going to put energy into both Marshadows. We'll drop Geodude. I feel like I want to snipe this Zapdos. Got a really, really good chance of our Hitmon Lee just going straight down, but that can't be helped. Interesting play. I guess it does make sense to do that. And they've already quit on us. GG, my man. GG. All right. So we're going up against Chonkachu, played by Newground, going first. And it's an electric deck. So a little bit of an advantage against electric Pokemon, being fighting type. If I was in their shoes and I saw I was going up against a fighting deck, I would actually be very hesitant about putting Pokemon on my bench because I know there's a good chance I might have a Hitmon Lee. And I am going to drop the Professor. Hopefully we can get a starting basic, and sweet Geodude already out. Okay, so he's running Electabuzz and Zapdos. Definitely going to have Pikachu EX. I mean, I've never seen anyone run an electric deck without Pikachu EX. So Marshadow would be perfect right now. See if we can pick one up. And there they is. So one of the problems is that I would love to, because we started first, we don't have that extra energy for Marshadow. So we're not going to have to get the revenge on Pikachu EX. It depends. If they get a third Pokemon, then we're a little bit in trouble. They probably have an X speed in hand as well for the retreat. I'm just hoping that they can't fill the bench. Interesting. So it can make me force me to put out Graveler. It's all good, guys. So I am actually just going to go all in on Golem. Sort of gave me no choice, really. And I will drop Geodude. I just realized he looks like a little meatball. Yeah, so drop the meatball. And now, you know, we'll be able to take one hit at least. And then we can one-shot Pikachu EX. So not too bad. Just need to hope that we can get Brock in hand. So it's only going to be 60 damage, which we can take it. 90 damage. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. So we really, really need to get our hands on Brock. There it is, guys. Broccolini coming into play. Yes, Brock. Yes. Oh my God. Let's draw that energy on Hitmon Lee. Coming in hard with the guard press. And that's pretty much GG. I mean, beating Pikachu EX is one of the hardest things in this game. It's such a strong deck. So busted. But yeah. Hasta la vista, baby. So yeah, I think that's pretty much GG. See if we can go on to the next one. They're still going to try their luck. There's no way this guy's taking us down. Like Golem with the 120 damage. Maybe we've got 70 HP. And there it is, guys. GG, my man. GG. Facing off against Caronte. We're going first. And it's a fire deck. So I've got a sneaky suspicion it is going to be a Blaine deck. Could be wrong. Could be like Charizard and Moltres. It's a Blaine deck. And the worst thing is that tail whip, it stops us from attacking. It is 50-50 though. And Ninetales can almost one-shot us even without Blaine. But saying that, with Marshadow, we can actually one-shot Ninetales. So it looks like I'm just going to have to straight up sacrifice Geo. And they're just cycling through a deck. Already got Moltres. Already got double Pokeballs. I guess a Professor would be pretty sweet right now. Okay, so Tails, so we can do some damage. But again, it's just not worth taking the risk. Geo is definitely going to be gone. Double Marshadow. So yeah, definitely drop that. We're going to hold off from using Sabrina and Graveler. Graveler, because if Ninetales is there, I just don't want to lose Graveler for no reason. And with Sabrina as well, you know, we're going to bring in Moltres as well, who can obviously just pump energy into Vulpix, Ninetales. So that is going to be a big issue. So this is pretty good for us. If they take out Geodude, we take out Ninetales, and then they've just got Moltres sitting there, not really doing too much. Okay, so they're running Arcanine as well. Interesting. And they're going to switch it out. So I actually like, this is really good for me because it means that I can save my Geodude and start charging him up, which is exactly what I want to do. So yeah, Marshadow coming in. I think one problem with this deck is that it's kind of hard energy-wise. If you don't go first, then yeah, you're going to sort of... I'm struggling with energy. That's sort of like one of the weaknesses for this deck. I guess, yes, Psychic can be a problem. But otherwise, I don't think there's too many weaknesses. And yeah, Golem What a beast. One absolute unit. Just an absolute killing machine. So obviously Moltres is going to power up Arcanine. And that means they're going to take a little bit of time to build that up. So going for the coin toss. Tails, heads, tails. So yeah, pretty bad. And there's Golem. We've got Brock as well, so we can start powering up straight away. So yeah, 2 turns, that's not bad. That I did want to use Sabrina there, but obviously we used Brock. But yeah, it would have been nice to start just chipping away at Growlithe. And obviously Arcanine does damage to itself, which I'm not a big fan. That's why I don't like the original Golem. Does a lot of damage, but does like 50 damage to itself. Makes no sense to me. Just stupid. Just straight up stupid. Okay, so going for the coin toss again. Okay, so heads, triple heads, baby. Oof. So yeah, coming in hot. This is great. We've got Golem lined up already. We're going to drop Sabrina, and that means we can just chip away at Growlithe. And then next turn, Golem will come in, and there's literally nothing they can do. Even if Arcanine's there, it's game over, man. It's game over. I mean, he might decide to bring in Moltres. But yeah, time's up, man. Time's up. And if it is Arcanine as well, it's obviously going to be EX. So that's 2 points. That's game over. Okay, fair play. They're still going to try and carry on. And yeah, I can do retreat with Marshadow. So yeah, Growlithe, pow, sit down. And now it's just Moltres and Golem facing off. $70 damage. What are you going to do, man? And obviously it's only going to be 40 with that damage reduction as well. Sayonara, sucker. So GG, Karanata, good game. But yeah, as you can see, this deck is incredibly strong. So much good synergy between Marshadow and Hitmon Lee. And obviously, the aim of the game is just to get Golem to that 4 energy. And then you are just dropping everybody. Yeah, one of my favorite decks. If you enjoyed today's video, please leave me a cheeky thumbs up. Make sure you smash that subscribe. And I'll see you all in the video soon. Peace.